Hey everybody, it's Mary Ann. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate you being here. Okay, so this is the cat punch and the dog punch, happy tales and 9 lives, and I'm using my leftover papers from my last video, and I'm including all of my mistakes. Using Stays On ink, and I'm going to stamp the kitty on the border, the background paper of one sheet. And I think this is where the first mistake happens. I hope you are all doing well. And see, so I didn't go down far enough. I went center because I wanted to make sure I left the border well. But what I didn't remember is that you can't fit that into the punch. So there it is. Yeah. Cute little kitty though, huh? So anyway, I hope you are doing well and enjoying your time, your little time off from school or work, or if you're on vacation. So you flip it over to the other side because no one's going to see the back. And I try to bring it down far enough, but still leaving that 1/4 inch border. Thought I guessed pretty well. It was a really close one. It's kind of tight. So, and yeah, you could see I got a little, the little paws didn't come out. So I tried to line it up and see if I could do it. Obviously, it was probably not inked well enough. So see, it's really close, and I'm kind of like, oh, what's wrong? So I tried it anyway, and it worked out fine. No big deal. See, it's just like right on the edge. So we can work with that. So there's one. Now I'm going to do the doggy one, thinking I already have this. I will be able to get this right. Yeah, so we shall see. So I stick it in there and I look to see where the bottom of the dog hits, and I kind of like put a little indentation there so that I can see it later on. See, I just poke it with doesn't leave a mark, it just dents it a little bit. So I'm thinking, all right, I got it, yeah. So I set it up on my graph paper, not graph paper, my little mat there so that I could see it and be able to line up my stamp properly. You see, there's where I'm watching it. And I go right next to where I think it is, and I hit it. Let's see what happens. Take a guess. Do you think I did it? Yeah, I didn't. Can you believe it? So again, we have the back side that we can use, and I'm going to stamp it again. Mistakes happen, and they happen very often with me. So I go down a little further, and I think I get it really close this time. I was so afraid of hitting the edge, too close to the edge. Now it's pretty close. Again, it's like the kitty. And somebody explained to me why they give the dog a heart, but the cat gets nothing. Yeah, did you notice that? It's like dogs have hearts, cats don't. I beg to differ. All right, so I take my little pieces and I'm going to stick them together. Now, here, look at this again. Here's where the third mistake, right? I put these two close to the side. Oh, it's such a silly. Oh my God. Oh, this is why I have to practice. Oh, but I just laid that other one on the side. It's got tape on it. You know, I can always just use that front spot. So I'm putting the alternate. I don't know how to say it. So this is going to be on the inside. Now this is one of the cards I'm sending to a family member, and their kids. You know, they're teenagers, so they're very forgiving, and it's just to send them a little love. So there, and now the cat is going on. The background paper on this is where the dog got cut out, and the background paper on the dog is where the cat got cut out. So that's what I meant, alternate, different different things. So there we go. So that was the dinosaur paper I used in one of my videos. You can go back and find it. I might be able to tag it up here in the corner and you can find it. So now I'm going in and looking for sentiment that would work. That's one of the things I find is the hardest, is finding appropriate sentiments that are just saying, hey, I miss you, or I like, this one says you're the cat's meow, and then I'm going to get one from the doggy. And that one, I don't remember what that one was, whether I miss you or friends forever or something. I can't remember. So just having something simple just to send. I don't like mushy. Not that I don't like mushy. Mushy's nice, but it's just not my style to send out mushy. All right. So now I didn't use a punch to take these things out. I just wanted to go with the flow. So I take out my cutting board, or whatever you call this, and I sort of just line it up and make a perfect square out of it. Or not a perfect square, line up the sides and everything so that I have just the sentiment itself. I had cut out borders for these background papers, but that was like, I was so blah. These are dimensionals. I was so disoriented with messing up with the punch. It's like, how come it? Why? Why is it when I'm doing it on a video, it always screw up? See, this is it. Just something simple. Now this was just a little too much on the excess side, so I just trimmed it down a little bit and decided I was going to put some bling on this. There it is. I think I show you where, yeah, there it is. You can stop and zoom in if you want. Remember, if you need anything, creativemix.stampinup.net. And I covered up the hostess code, but I'm sure you can find it. It's for July. And if this is not July, look for one of my newer videos to get the hostess code for this month. And as always, you can check out my go to the creativemix.stampinup.net and see. I was going to see, man, maybe I should put it on his nose, and I changed my mind. All right, there we go. And there wasn't enough to hold it up, so I put another one under there. See, it's very forgiving. If you're new to my channel and like what you saw, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends so we can grow our community. And as always, thank you for watching, subscribing, and sharing. And until next time, remember, crafting makes you happy.